David Ben-Gurion, Prime Minister of the State of Israel.
Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency Governor of State of New York, Mayor of New York, and dear friends, from the time I landed in Idlewild Airport until this very moment, I've been aware in every gesture of your population of the friendship which is being heaped upon me in such a generous measure. I know you mean not me, but the people I have the honor to represent. And in all humility, in the name of the people of Israel, I will cherish forever these manifestations of solidarity with our aims. Personally, I have, as the mayor told you, a very close affinity for this great city of yours. 36 years ago, I came to this city as an exile from my homeland and found here a temporary happy haven. 34 years ago, the happiest event in my personal life was achieved here. My marriage with a girl of New York I love. And I hope, Mr. Mayor, you will not begrudge me of my having carried her away to my own land after our first child was born here right in New York. My wife is at present with me in this city, which she served us so well as a nurse, and in her name as well in mine. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this welcome. New York and the whole of America have been a constant source of inspiration and encouragement for us in Israel during those dark days when we struggled so hard and long against superior odds, when we fought our war of independence, as you did in the end of the 18th century. Israel's road has been rough. Yet, we have never lost hope, neither in ourselves nor in humanity. The history of Israel is full of examples of great and mighty empires which attempt to overwhelm us. We were always a small nation, but we always refused to submit to mere physical superiority. We always believed, and we still believe, in the supremacy of the human spirit, in the supremacy of justice and freedom. And our fate has lately been vindicated. We are back again in a part of the world where we first stepped on the stage of history some 4,000 years ago. The people of Israel, thou uprooted twice, once by the Babylonians and then by the Romans, from their land of origin, always held high the hope of return, and return we did. We believed in our redemption and after 2,000 years in exile, re-established 3 years ago, our national homeland and our independence. There is no easy road to the objective we have chosen for ourselves. There is only hard work, toil, physical and spiritual exertion, and unremitting effort. We must make room and create free homes for all oppressed Jews. This is the historic mission of the State of Israel. In these 3 first years, the people of Israel have imposed upon themselves the strictest of austerity and the most severe of national discipline, so that others in hundreds of thousands may share in our freedom and independence. The war that swept over us within 8 hours of our independence made heavy and exacting claims upon our young manhood and womanhood too, upon our resources and ingenuity. We have faced the test unflinchingly, as we have done in the past, and as I hope we will continue to do in the future. And though independence is indivisible, it does not exclude a bond with all humanity. Mutual bonds between countries, states, and nations are the eternal fact and a historical imperative. Each nation takes sustenance from others, from the heritages of ages, from the conquest of human spirits, in all periods and in all lands. And less than in all preceding generations is it possible nowadays for a people to live alone and in isolation. We in Israel are very much aware of these great truths. In the 3rd year of our existence as an independent and sovereign republic, we are embarking on a new and bold venture into international cooperation. We are launching, by the authority of the Knesset, our democratically elected parliament, a $500 million bond issue in the United States. We are appealing to the people of this country to participate with us in the rebuilding of our homeland and in the rescue of all Jewish victims in lands of oppression. This move is of far-reaching and significant consequence for us. We've worked out a program of 4 points which imposed a mandate upon us to raise $1.5 billion within 3 years, to settle another 600,000 immigrants. It is, I believe, a striking commentary on the virility and strength of the community of Israel that we ourselves are going to raise in our little country $1/2 billion, 1/3 of the total sum. In addition to heavy taxation, the physical structure of heavy and unrelenting work, the people the people of Israel have willingly and unreservedly accepted these new burdens. We have opened our homes to the 600,000 Jews who came to us in the first 3 years, and we shall open them even wider for the 600,000 anticipated in the next 3 years. We have raised and continue to strengthen our defense forces on land, in the air, and the seas. These we do by ourselves. For that, we are charging only our own people in Israel. And all the money so far contributed by the funds of the United States, the loan which we gratefully received from this great country, has been channeled directly and specifically to settlement and immigration and the upbuilding of agriculture and industry. Now we are embarked on this 3-year program, a large share of which will come from the bond issue in the United States. The money derived from these bonds will be put to diversified productive work and will extend our economic structure and enable us to absorb more and more immigrants in our land. It will also enable Israel, by the end of the 3 years period, to breathe the free air of economic independence. Mr. Mayor and dear friends, we are trying to fashion an exemplary nation in our resurgent homeland, a nation which will not shame the heritage of our prophets and the teachers throughout ages. We have still much to learn and much to accomplish. But we feel we are on the road to success. Given a peaceful world and given an opportunity of peace in our own region, we can move rapidly towards attaining our prime objective: economic independence and development of the country for all Jews who need and desire to return to Zion. In these aims, we are deeply grateful for the moral and material aid given to us by the United States. You are welcome this morning, and this very luncheon this afternoon I regard as a manifestation of the sincere sympathy that the great people of the United States feel towards Israel. And I shall take back with me to Israel with the deepest gratitude what I've seen and felt the few days I'm here. Mr. Mayor, I extend to you, on behalf of my people, our sincerest thanks. We will never forget it. Thank you.